Good morning, students. It is Saturday morning, the 7th of February, and I'm doing this video a little bit early today. I just wanted to make sure that I could get this done before tomorrow. I have a real busy day at church, so I wanted to share with you some insight why I'm so focused on school culture, because I truly believe that no significant change is going to take place until the school culture is impacted. So one of the things I'm going to post today in the Blackboard announcement section is the regularities. And regularities are things that take place on a daily, weekly, monthly basis in a school. And then I want you to rank those regularities 1 through 5, 5 being the most difficult to change and 1 being the least difficult to change. And the reason being is that what we do every day seems very much just a part of the school function and it's commonplace, and we just accept that. But in order to make change, you must be able to challenge the process so that you really impact the school at the deepest level, which is the school culture. And so I want you to think about the things that we do on a daily basis. Okay, the lunch schedules. Okay, the bell schedule. The announcements, perhaps. Flag salute. The bus schedule, and I think I've already talked to you a little bit about the bus schedule as being the most difficult to change. It's always a 5 because there's so many buses that have to go to different routes to pick up children and deliver them. So we need to think about what are the things that we can really significantly change. They need to be at least a 2. If there are 3, one way or another, it's not going to make any difference if it's a 3. A 1 or a 2 are the things that are going to be the easiest to change. And slowly, one by one, you can make a difference if you do that. Okay? So one of the things in this action plan to create a culturally diverse school climate. Now, remember, climate is like your attitude. Culture is like your personality. So how can we impact school climate? There's just a number of things, and we had a great discussion on Wednesday night talking about some of the things that you can do. The PBIS program, the principal and administrators being visible and in the classrooms and out and about. So we need to find ways in which we can engage people, all leaders in the school, not just the principal, not just the assistant principal, because remember that this change is something that's going to be sustained after a principal leaves, after a group of teachers leaves. So we have to think about what are the things that have sustainability that we can really impact from the basic level. And so you're going to come up with an action plan, and in your action plan you definitely need to talk about some of the things that I shared with you on the handout from the book on school culture and school climate, because without having some plan in place to address these issues, it's going to be the status quo, and we know that. So I think that I kind of summarized this book in a nutshell, but it is a great book. I suggest you look at any other books on school culture, and I know Anthony Muhammad does talk about school culture, school climate. The speaker that you have today is actually going to talk about student behavior and how to impact student behavior. And student behavior, of course, is a part of the whole thing. So look at that as you get ready to do this action plan for building a successful school and culturally diverse school climate. Okay? And make sure that you address each of the subheadings in the rubric. That's the way to start. And you've been doing a great job at that. And then we will not go online this week, week 7, because we're going to do it week 8. And in week 8, Remember, I'm having trouble seeing with my right eye. There's no vision. This is a collaborative presentation where you're going to be doing the ideal evaluation process for certificated staff. So remember to address the California performance expectations, the visionary leadership, instructional leadership, school improvement leadership, professional learning and growth leadership, organizational and systems leadership, and community leadership. And that will be presented online in, I would say, either a PowerPoint or Prezi. And that will be on the 25th. And we'll have our 3 sessions. I'm going to have to try to make session 1 a little bit smaller. I can't have as many participants there. And so I have a great rubric for that collaborative presentation. And then remember, on March 1st, that Sunday, I have to have everything in because I have to have my grades submitted by Monday, March 2nd. So I wish you God's blessings in all that you do. I know that you're very involved today in the symposium. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a chance to have some rest too. All right, God's blessings.